let's continue. Hopefully this works. Oh my gosh. Hey everyone. ¿Qué pasa? How are you guys doing? Let me know if this works. This is recording all this. This is embarrassing, to say the least. And so hopefully we are live here. Let me check. Refresh. Content. Live. Yes, we are live. This one. Yes. This one. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Copy. Paste. Yes, going live here. Yes, it's working. Great. Yay! Gael, how are you? Thanks for joining again. Good to see you. Let me just put a real quick link to this guy here. Copy. Sorry, it broke. I'm gonna go here. The stream continues. Boom. There you go. Stream continues here. Copy. Save. Let's go there. Boom. Comment. Boom. Continue. And let's pin this guy here. Pin. All right, I'm sorry about the dropouts. Were they bad? Oh yes, they were bad. They were real bad. Oh my gosh. So what I'll do is I'll stream tomorrow. Let me just get rid of this. Goodness. So tomorrow I'll restream the whole thing again. Because I recorded this locally, obviously. And so hopefully this helps. Where's my chat now? Where's my chat? And do we have a new chat? Yes. Open chat. Test. Should work. Studio. Sorry. Getting things ready again. Content. Live. This guy over here. Yes. Boom. Copy. Paste. Test. Yes, it works. Okay. Hey, Michael. Thanks for joining back. Sorry for the drops. I was just uploading 13, where is it? 13 terabytes to a new server, and I thought it would work. Uploading 13 terabytes, it's gonna be like a couple of weeks time. Anyway, let's continue. So if the balance, ban, EQ, let's do a little bit of saturation. And this is gonna be very subtle, but it helps, putting things together. This is gonna be the smallest of the tweaks that we're gonna make, but still important. I'm going to see you guys here. Why is it that I'm not seeing the chat? I can always come here. And check here. We're here. Awesome. I'm gonna put you over this side so I can see the comments there. And I'm gonna lower the quality. For me, I'm gonna go 144p, so it doesn't. It's a download, but okay. Saturation is going to be here in the channel strip. Boop, there you go. And where did it go? Here, strip. There you go. So we don't need to see the EQ. Now we're gonna be working on the sense. I still want to see the sense. This book. Okay. So a little bit of saturation, and we're gonna add magneto too. Magneto 2. Something like this. Yes, it lifts up the sound a little bit, which is what I want. What did I do? Yeah. Ooh. So good. Like small, but definitely meaningful. So without. Just perfect. And so copy. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna select, for the interest of time, I'm gonna select all the tracks like this. I'm going to Option Shift, which is Q-Link, Option Shift. So, and then we're gonna go saturation. Here we're gonna select Magneto 2. Wait for it. Boom. All right. And now we're gonna bring up saturation at a similar. How much was this? Kind of like 41. Okay. I bring them all up. 41, 41, 40. Come on, do this. 41. Okay, and then for the short, this one went 41. All right, that's it. Let's compare. Let's put it here. So let's loop it. Ding, 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 ding. So this is gonna go J. It's gonna go a little bit here. So there you go, just a tad. It makes the sound a little bit more cohesive. It brightens it a little bit. It feels a little bit wider, a tad wider, and it lifts up the sound. That's also a little bit of air, and kind of like obviously brightens the top end a little bit. This particular tape saturation emulation here. So now we're gonna do the same with these guys. There you go. So you add this plugin to all your tracks in your template. Or in this case, it's not even a plugin. It's part of the channel strip, and you can emulate something similar with something like J37. This is what we are doing essentially. See. Thing like this. Okay, so you can do the same thing. I like the thing about J37 is that it's gonna add 2.1 milliseconds of latency or to your system, and I don't like that. But that's okay. 2.1 is not that much, and it'll take more CPU processing than the built-in or the stock plugins from Cubase. So no effect. Okay, cool. All right, so far so good. Questions? Instant like. Awesome. Thank you. Just do it. Thanks for entertaining us. Yeah, I can dance. I can do some flamenco. Right from I mean, no, I'm a really bad dancer. All right, cool. Let's continue. Thanks for the support, you guys. So far, so good. All right. So now next step is going to be, let's see if yes, it works. It came back. Much better. Nice. So next step is going to show saturation. Boom. Now next, mix. Gonna improve the mix. So we're gonna set up reverbs, set up compressors, and maybe brighten things a little bit. And we're staying with the strings the entire time because it is where it's for the interest of time. So we started with a balance here at the gain level. I like to balance with gain. We talked about this at the beginning. And then we did this guy here, panning. This was a stereo panning. The next step has been EQ. We've got the EQs here with some cuts and some carving out of frequencies in the mid-low range. And then here. And then finally, we added a little bit of magneto, a little bit of tape saturation. And this is once again at the tracks level. And the goal is balance, get rid of mattiness, and avoid frequency stacking. Now we're going to move to the groups, which we haven't created yet. So the goal here is to improve the mix. So here we're going to set the groups, set up groups, set up reverbs. This is going to be in the effects groups. And then we're going to set up compressors, right? And let's get started because this is going to take some time. So let's make this a little bit smaller. Okay, cool. So small. All right. So now next we are going to create the effects tracks. Sorry. So let's start with the groups. So add group track. And this is going to be, and here's where we're going to have the group. So I like to have strings, long, high. It is going to go to the, okay, this is what, let's discuss real quick what we're going to create here. So we're going to have, we're going to have the stem, we're going to have stems. And we have groups. For the stems, we're gonna have orchestra and synths. And obviously, we still don't have synth sounds and things like this. But for now, since you're gonna have perk, we're gonna have case. Let's start with this. Usually I have 6. Okay. Many composers will have 6. It's very standard to deliver 6 stems to that mix. For now, we're going to create 4. And for groups, we're going to have strings. Okay, strings, short, no, high, short. Strings, high, long. Strings low, short, and strings long, low. What? Low, low, long. Cool. So that's that. Then we're going to have not as much separation, but for the woodwinds short, woodwinds long, brass short, brass long. This is it could be different. Okay, you can have more groups. I choose to have these ones just for now. Okay, brass long short, and then percussion high, percussion mid, percussion low. This will keep things organized. When we've got a template like this, to be honest, it doesn't make that big. That doesn't make that, it's how many tracks we've got? 47. 47. And we've got already like 10 groups, so it doesn't make that big of a difference. Groups is to keep things organized. So if you've got 700 tracks, if you have 40 groups, then it makes sense, right? Because you're grouping things. But having 40 tracks and 20 groups, it makes no sense. All right. So we don't need that much separation, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Cool. All right. So obviously this one is going to go to orchestra, stem, etc. See. Boom, 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 boom. Work. Okay, let's build this. I'm gonna go here because I move faster. So number 1, and then we're gonna have three. Yes. Let's go with this. Again, this could be different. But for now, this is an example. Okay, this will customize your sound so you can customize this to your needs. Okay, let's build this. So stems. So this is going to be group track. So we're gonna have orch. By the way, these guys go to master. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's do this. Time is it. What? I have to leave? Dang. Let me look at my calendar. Have a meeting starting in 10 minutes. So we'll continue tomorrow, I guess, or in a couple of days. Let's get started. Orchestra. Let's create. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this as fast as possible. Okay, group tracks, orchestra, perk, synths, case. Cool, awesome. These are the stems. Let's call them stems. And now we're going to create effects. And we said we're gonna have 3. And this is gonna be verb. Oh, dang, no. Not cinematic rooms. So this is gonna be short, verb, copy, mid, paste, long, paste. Cool, all right. And I like to okay, I'll add these two here because they are already configured. Okay, this convolution, I think. Cool. So we've got here, you can delete this guy. And then we're gonna have the groups. So I'm gonna duplicate this one. See, I'm gonna put it here. And this one is going to go direct routing to, not the stereo out, but to the orchestra. So orchestra, and this is going to be add folder track. These are groups. This is gonna go in here. Oops, in here. So this is strings. Strings high short. Boom. And this goes to the orchestra. So I'm gonna duplicate strings high long, strings low short, and the strings low long, etc. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna go with woodwinds. So I'm gonna duplicate this one, duplicate and duplicate woodwinds short and woodwinds long. Great. Next, dup, and this is going to be brass short, brass long, and then we're gonna 1, 2, 3, and this is perk high, perk mid, perk low, and this guy is going to go to percussion. This as well, percussion. I could have done okay, that's it. Nice. Okay, cool. So now I have to route these things. So if I go so violins long. So if I go here, oops, save. Let's go here. So violins long, violin and violas long. These all go to select output. This is going to go, so option shift for Q-Link, see? And now you're gonna go this strings high long. Boom, there you go, strings high long, fantastic. All the violins short, pizzicatos, and what's tremolo? I'm gonna consider tremolo longs. So long, if it's a measured tremolo, sometimes I consider it short. So in this case, these guys are also going to go to, by the way, that was loud, to strings high long, shift, boom, there you go. And now we're gonna go for short pizzicato, and short pizzicato, and these are going to go to high short. Okay, so we've got long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long, long, short, short, long. Perfect. And now we're gonna go with violoncello long notes and tremolo, as well as double bass is long. And what? There's no tremolo? No tremolo. Okay, whatever. And then we're gonna go here to strings low, long. And now we're gonna select cello short and pizzicato and double bass short and pizzicato. And these are all going to go to strings long, short. So here, long, short, short, long, long, short. Okay. Yes, it makes sense. Cool. There you go. Let's see if this is true. Yes, short and short. Great. And so I'm gonna solo double basses. Yeah, it's going to the short. Great. Nice. Let's go here. Great. So these are the highs and the lows going here. Highs. Sorry. High. And then they hit the orchestra, and then from the orchestra goes to the master. Here, the master. And because now we've got the reverb set up here, this is a convolution reverb, for example, this guy here. And now we can, for example, go for the strings high long that will accept more reverb. We can set up here a send that goes to this, where is it? Convolution reverb, for example, which is this guy here. And we can activate this and which is too much, obviously, but we can bring this at -12. We go on this guy. Just a tad less, I think -15, and we can add a second reverb. Have to set them up tomorrow, but we've got this algorithmic reverb, which is this guy here. These are all free reverbs. Yes, maybe we can make it a little bit longer. Too much. So now it's going to be -10. Yes. And then there's work that I've got to do here. I do have to go 8:30, but tomorrow we'll be setting up reverbs. Tomorrow we're gonna be setting up reverbs because I need EQ before the reverb and dynamic EQ after the reverb, and then we're gonna be setting up the tomorrow or whenever. I have to look at my calendar, but there's gonna be a one live to finish up this part, and I will also announce it so you know when it is. And we're gonna be setting up or working on the reverbs, and then we're gonna be working out in the rest of the mix in the groups. This part here. Compressors, etc. And then we're gonna go to the stems, which are these guys here. These the orchestra, percussion, synths, and keys. These guys, and we're gonna be working on the mastering. We're gonna compress, saturations, brighteners, etc. And with that, we should have all these worked out. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great one. Talk to you soon. You're awesome. Let me take a look at the comments. Thanks for joining. Sorry for the first part of the stream to break up. Thanks for letting me know. Tomorrow I may upload a kind of like the entire version of the two parts, so it's in one part in YouTube, and because I recorded this locally, just the drops and everything is not gonna be there. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for giving me the chance to be here with you today. It's a blessing, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. See you. Bye bye.